What's going on, guys? I feel like it's been forever. I'm Mark Beaudry, host of Inside NHSTRA, and with me, as always, Benjamin Bazowski.
What's up?
And downtown Kevin Brown.
Nice to see you, boys.
What's going on, buddy?
Hanging in there.
I know, right? I feel like I haven't seen you forever. Like we stopped doing the show for a week or two, and
We had a slight separation, and then we kind of realized that we need each other.
Well, you know, it's
separation anxiety.
Yes, pretty much.
Well, we had like a 3 or 4 week break with your COVID baby happening. I was away. Then we were back for a week, and then we had a little separation issue. We had we were outside the NHSTRA for a bit, but now we're back in.
Oh, that should have been the new show.
Outside
NHSTRA.
Yeah. I had an outside NHSTRA breakdown.
I was hanging.
No, you had an inside NHSTRA breakdown. That was in the gated community. Don't worry.
That was true.
So I get to go hang out at Monadnock and then at Hudson with the live broadcast, which is awesome.
Which came out awesome, by the way. Dude, that ticker and everything.
Love it.
That was
really
honestly, that looked so professional. It was awesome.
So the guy reached back out to me and said, "Hey, so I caught your live feed. It's super cool. Do you mind if I, use it in the business?" And I was like, "Yeah,
heck yeah,
show
man.
people, share it." He's like, "I'm working on this new thing that will go ahead and
we're going to be on Fox. That's the news
right?
thing.
That'd be awesome."
Well, this is so he does all the tickers for SRX series and NBC and all of this stuff. He's like, "We're working on this new AI one that can analyze laps and like do predictions on who they think's going to win."
Oh, that'd be
He's
cool.
like, "Do you mind if I make you something like that?" I'm like, "Dude,
yes,
you can make me everything."
That'd be awesome.
That is pretty bad.
I was like, "This is amazing." So he's gonna, work it up as it goes.
Who is this guy?
I can't say his name because he's kind of working.
Is he going rogue?
He's doing things. I don't know. I don't want to give up my source.
No, don't. Hey, if it benefits us, don't say his name.
I hear you.
The amount we ended up paying for that is like, so just put it this way. So when like NASCAR buys a ticker, it's a lot. Us, not so much.
Yeah, well, I mean, the guy to my left, he's fine. He's got plenty of money. Just send him the bill. Send him the bill.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's been going on with you downtown?
Not much, man.
Get that car out at all?
We did, yeah. We got it out once. We went over to Star Speedway. We had a rough night, but that's racing.
It is what it is.
How's the dunk tank? I saw the video of you getting
the dunk
dunked.
tank. I'll tell you right now, for all you parents out there that have children and are sick of the bouncy house mess you got to clean up, go with the dunk tank. It was awesome.
I saw you getting dunked this weekend. That was awesome.
I did. So it's funny. That was like the 5th take, and like Pam was yelling at me because I kept screaming at the kids. I was a little nervous. I'm like, let me get used to. Let me dip my toes in the water.
It was like nice heated water, right?
No, that was fresh out of the well. That water was ice cold, and it was like 9:30 in the morning. So yeah, it was.
It was that early.
It was early, man.
Well, it probably woke you right up.
It woke me right up. You can hear me screaming.
I woke up to that text from you this morning with the video, and I was like, "That's awesome. That's a good way to wake up."
Yep, circus was. We're in full effect. Kevin Brown the clown.
I like it. Training, buddy.
Here we go.
So there's not a whole heck of a lot of racing to talk about because it rained at Claremont.
Whoa. We just had not NASCAR related.
Yeah,
but
NASCAR related is not much. But, I mean, there was some good racing going around in the New England area.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to discuss it all. First, let's go ahead and I want to jump right into the Wheel of the Week. Well-deserved because we did have one track running this weekend, which was Mad Dog. Wheel of the Week, Hillary Renault.
Great pick.
Got number one, street stock. That's one of my favorite looking street stock cars.
Her
Hillary's
car,
awesome.
Her car is
such a nice
gorgeous.
person.
Weren't you trying to do an interview with her and she wouldn't talk to you? You wound up just talking for her?
Back when we were in Springfield, Mass.
Yes.
She looked at me and she got all embarrassed. She's like,
I remember this.
Couldn't do it. And that's why it used to be on our old intro. So I actually was like, Hillary Renault, driver of the 88 street stock, Monadnock Speedway. And she just goes at the end of the video. Probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. Hillary is amazing, and she is this week's original wheelman wheel of the week.
Listen, I am a closet metric race car lover, and that thing is gorgeous. So I am so excited for that sticker to hopefully end up in that car.
I'm hoping it does. So I'm going to get it to her as soon as I can. Also, we got a new button. Kevin doesn't know this yet. Ready?
I thought it was thunderstorms because of my comments from the prior show. I was like, oh, listen, let's take it easy here. We just got back. So
up in Oxford this weekend.
There is a 7% chance I might get thrown off the show tonight. I'm just saying.
Oh, boy.
7%.
It might be 70.
So up in Oxford this weekend, Mr. Bazowski was up there with the New England Dwarf Car Series.
Yep. We were.
First, a huge congratulations to Tommy Chitwood.
Tommy Chitwood, man.
Yeah, boy. Good job, Tommy.
I'm sorry, but his car was a rocket ship right in the heats. I mean, he just took it and ran and went, oh, boy, he's going to have some. Not a lot of people be able to keep up with him. And then Cody Hodgkins, he came out of nowhere, and he was like round his back bumper the whole
When
time.
Tom keeps his car together, he goes pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it together, Tommy. You go good.
And then followed up, Cody Hodgson and then George Helliwell. And right now, you guys got a pretty good fight for the points lead.
So,
here.
okay, I'm going to admit, I've never seen this before, even heard of it. George Helliwell's muffler imploded. Not exploded, imploded.
He's got too much motor.
The motor came. The motor came out of a street bike I had. It was a stunt bike with all JB Weld covers.
He's got
It
a
was
stunt
funny.
engine.
Stunt engine.
Stunt engine. Is that legal? Is that in the rules?
Yeah, it is. So, old man Wayne, gotta give the guy ingenuity skills up the yin yang.
Oh, he's fantastic.
He literally took the imploded muffler and made it about that big, and it worked.
Yeah.
So
Whatever
they were
it did, it
hearing that
worked
down in Portland.
because in the heats, George was kind of towards the back, and the practice was towards the back. I'm sorry, the practice he was towards the back. In the heat, he took off like a rocket because I think he just had too much back pressure.
How'd it sound?
It was loud,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
but it was cool though.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
I used to love when the mods, the old tour type mods that used to run at Claremont, they used to run super trap mufflers,
Oh yeah,
which were the ones that you would put the discs on or take them off to increase or decrease back pressure.
yeah.
And you used to get those, and you would get them coming into the corner and letting off, and they would shoot like that 3-foot long flame out of it, and you'd hear the rattle of all those discs.
Yeah.
You can't beat that sound of like a nice. I don't know what they're running now, but man, bring back the super traps. Those were the mufflers.
The only problem is that now everyone's gone all
Dude, those things are loud. I'll be honest with you. They're so when those guys are going.
Adam Perkins says, "Where's my wheelman sticker?" Adam, we are up the road. Stop at the studio. I'll be here.
Yeah, you're like right down the road.
Come on up and grab your sticker. I got it sitting right here next to me, so I got to get you
50
yours.
pounds off is still in effect.
And it's actually
Adam.
not even
It is
your
50
sticker;
pounds
it's your
off.
kid's sticker.
Yeah.
50 pounds off.
Yeah, and free triaxle load of gravel with every original wheelman
Don't listen
sticker.
to him. Don't listen to him.
I heard Rip Rap now. It's more
Rip-
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, just call the office and
6
ask
minus?
for rip wrap. Yep. Go
Yep.
for it. We are sold out.
I'm going to need some because I'm going to redo the X at Hudson, maybe.
You redoing the what?
The X,
Are you really?
maybe. I don't
You
know.
gonna pave it?
It all depends on what happens to what my neighbor says.
So, oh boy,
Ooh, we going anywhere with that? Are we leaving that one
I'm
alone?
going to leave that one alone.
All right.
leaving that one alone.
Just checking.
So let's go ahead. I want to get to the winners at Monadnock here too. So the young guns, we had Hunter Duquette, followed by Owen Zielinski and Marcus O'Neill. Mini stocks, no surprise here. Gordon Farnham, Robert Williams, and Cameron Sontag. Late model sportsmen, Cole Littlewood, Ryan Bell, Justin Littlewood. I feel like those Littlewood boys have been battling it out for first and third. If one finishes first, the other one's third almost every single week this year.
Not selling Justin short, but Cole is having one heck of a season.
It's the hair.
It's the hair.
It's that long,
flowing locks.
flowing blonde locks.
Dude, it is.
Fabio over there. We're going to call him Fabio Littlewood. Fabio Littlewood.
Cole is having. You know, it's funny. He just ordered some shirts, wheelman shirts, and there was a misprint on one of. It happened to a couple of them actually, and the tag on the back was actually printed upside down.
I had one like that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So there's a few of them out
I
there.
actually have a double tag, the one that has 2 tags.
Oh yeah.
Those
you
are
do have
more
one.
money because they're going to be the rarity.
So Cole got a misprint, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Went straight to him. I'm like, he's a medium. I said, buddy, we got to put some left side weight on that car.
I would
get you beefed up,
kill to be a medium.
right?
I'd kill to
Give
be
me-
a 2X.
I say I'd kill to be a large.
I'd kill to be a 2X.
Pro Truck, we had Devin DeShanis, Connor Sousa, and Jim Boyle. Street Stocks, the one and only, as we said, Hillary Renault, Keith Johnson, and Timothy Wenzel. NHSTRA Modifieds, we had Todd Patnode, TJ Blow, and Brian Roby. Congratulations on your podium finishes.
Great
Hopefully
job.
we get a couple more races in this week because I got a bunch of races to talk about. Let's go ahead and get into some of this. Claremont Motorsports Park, 9/2/2022. NHSTRA Battle for the Belt Mini Stocks presented by Judd's Automotive. I will be there, hanging out, kissing the fans, handing out stickers to babies, and signing autographs and everything that you need.
Now nobody's gonna go.
Yep.
You're
Yeah,
kissing the
right.
fans. The place is gonna be
That
empty.
audience just went half and half. I'll have Wheelman
Seriously.
stickers with me. I will have Inside NHSTRA stickers with me. In City Sugar Shack Mini Stocks, Battle for the Belt going 50 laps. NHSTRA Modifieds, makeup from the rainout last week. will be there as well. 103 Auto, Heads Up Motorsports, Late Model Sportsman. R.E. Hinckley Street Stocks, Avery Insurance, 6 Shooters, and the LaValle Building Supply, Pure Stocks. Grandstand admission, adults 15, seniors 10, children 6 through 12, $5. Pit gates open at 4:30, grandstands at 5:30, hot laps at 5:30, racing starts 7:30 p.m. That is going to be a fun
That's a good night of racing.
night of action.
It's a nice card.
That's a good night of racing.
The mini stock battle for the belt. I think you're going to draw. Let's be honest. That area of the NHSTRA tracks are more mini stock tracks.
Yeah, there's a lot more than what I had at Hudson.
They tend to get a good field, competitive field, and always put on a good show out there.
It's going to be exciting to see. Saturday, Monadnock Speedway, the Pro 4 Modified Paul Roach Memorial. They have the Pro 4 Mods, the NHSTRA Modifieds, Late Model Sportsman, the Street Stocks, the Pure Stocks, Young Guns, Star Antique Racers. Adults 15, seniors 10, military 5, children 11 through 18, $5. 10 and under are free. Pit gates open at 2. Grandstands at 3:30, hot laps 3:30. Racing starts at 6 p.m. Should be a good weekend of action because I have 3 more here to talk about. So we'll get into those as we go.
Holy smokes.
Some track in Hudson decided to race 2 days this weekend.
Yeah, that was not my decision.
That's right. You guys are running Monday.
We're running Sunday and Monday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dwarf car points right here. We're being told George Helliwell 476, Cody Hodgson 458, and Chris O'Sullivan. It cut off the points. It just says ... So he's in third. I don't have what points he has. It's going to be a showdown right to the end.
Chris had a fast car at Oxford too. I think he got 5th. I think it went.
Chris has 380 points. Thank you, Lorraine.
How about those American races?
Oh, dude, those tires are.
They seem to be a very popular switch this year for the.
They
love them.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So before the tires they were running were actually made for a heavier vehicle. I think they had to be at least 1,500 pounds. Well, we weigh 1,200 pounds. So these dwarf cars, the dwarf tires are made for dwarf cars to weigh 1,200 pounds. So it's the correct tire to use for that.
Those things fly. Those things are
how fast
some of my favorite
things
things
are,
to watch.
and it doesn't really seem right that they should be going that fast because they're faster than a Legend. A Legend runs a 1250 or 1100 cc motor. We're running 600s.
Now is that fairly much the same chassis?
So it's very similar on the chassis. Like on a Legend, there's no front bars. It's pretty much just the.
Really?
It's just the front frame with the.
Right? Nothing about these things sounds safe.
None of this sounds safe at all.
Hold
This
on.
sounds like.
Well, let me before you jump down my throat here.
I'm not.
There's a bunch of Legends. So what is that? It's pretty much like the front frame, and then you come up with the shock mounts and your A-frame mounts and all that stuff. There's really no front bars in front of it. And the dwarf cars you're allowed to put front bars in because a lot of guys will take old Legend chassis and convert them over to dwarf cars.
I thought there was a few.
Oh yeah, the Helliwells. That's an old Legend car.
That's what I love about the dwarf cars because none of them look the same.
No,
they all have a different body style. Let's get in real quick too. I just want to give Andrew Harmon a huge shout out. Not even thinking he was going to get a win. Whatever happened at Claremont happened and drove to victory. He was in the lead for 60 feet, and that's all it took.
He needs. That's all he needs.
Did you see the meme I made?
I did.
With Justin Harris.
That picture of Justin Harris I've seen in like 8 different memes now. It makes me great.
It's awesome. I sent it to Justin. Hey, do you mind if I use this? He just starts cracking up laughing.
I'm gonna have to make one for us, like NHSTRA show coming on.
Yeah. Well, and then you got Doug Doxson in the back like this, like, oh God, no.
Who took that? Is that?
I think that I don't know if that was Miller or
Emily. One of the two.
It might have been Emily. I think Emily took it.
I got to get the
Emily was standing in that corner.
Help us out here.
Emily, was that you?
We can't comment. Can we comment?
I get comments.
Oh, you get comments? All right, good.
I don't know who everybody is because YouTube is a little different. So we're doing YouTube for the now foreseeable future. Just because
it's easier.
Ben won't stop swearing, and Facebook kicks us off. So,
let me
trying to keep this thing PG.
Let me get on a tangent. You'll hear some.
No, so basically the big ins and outs of it. Facebook had a new update, which does not. I mean, nobody really cares, but they now cut all the quality down to 720. No matter what I feed it, And the problem is we multi-stream to multiple platforms. So what's happening is Facebook is kicking the big feed, and that's what kept throwing us offline.
Yeah.
The weird thing was
It's not worth it.
Ben needed me to try to find it on his phone. But I typed in you, and something else came up instead.
I know. I heard the sounds.
It wasn't YouTube. I don't know what it was, but
I don't know either.
so I stopped. I handed your phone back. I said, Ben,
Yeah.
this is,
Oh, yeah.
this is
all right.
not.
See, this is how you divert right here. Ready? Hudson Speedway this coming Sunday. The Governor's 100. Is it true?
What?
The Governor's going to be at Hudson Speedway?
You can thank Mike Marshall for that. Yeah, Governor is coming. To
No way.
Mr. MLM, Mike Lawrence Marshall.
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Congratulations
How'd you pull that one
on
off?
getting that there.
Seriously.
Mike is.
Mike's the man.
Mike
I
is
love
the
Mike.
man.
I went to high school, Mike. He's a good kid.
Dude, I used to work at with him with Ray's Repair.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember we worked there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's Ray's Repair?
It's
repair
a little
shop in
repair
Hudson.
shop right by my house, right by my old house I used to live in.
Sweet. Oh, yes. I do got to give this a huge shout out to Hayden the Hurricane Grenier.
Oh,
his
yeah.
first career street stock
Big
win a
W.
few weeks ago at Claremont.
Nice.
Good job, buddy. Great win.
Congratulations. He's such a nice kid.
He is a great kid.
Like, he really is. So all these people that are sitting here saying, like, oh, you need an $80,000 built chassis to win, isn't that Greenslip's old car?
Cougar.
That's old. That's Greenslip's old car.
Yeah. That's the
Guess
old-
what?
Because Greenslip's
Just
like,
won.
I got beat by my old car. I'm like,
Good.
Just one with it. So
It's a good
maybe
car.
it's a talent thing. It's not all car.
There's
Maybe it's some
there's
talent.
They Beaches car's an old car. I mean, there's plenty of old cars.
So
that
when
could
you
go
sit
well.
in your garage in the driver's seat of your car
don't
and
do
you go, brrrr, I mean, do you win?
No, I avoid that thing like the plague. Are you kidding me? It's so much more fun to go watch and help. I was at Seaconk for the Supers the other night.
Really?
Yeah, I got a buddy. The kid who works in my car, he's got a big block. We went down there, shaking
Those things scare me.
the Concrete Palace?
No, I've never been there, but no, the big block supers and supers in general.
Hey, Derek won one. At,
saw
that.
at,
Congratulations,
Oxford.
buddy.
I mean, it wasn't even a contest. It wasn't even a fair.
You know
he
what?
just drove by.
That was a Kenny White car, right?
Yeah.
Do you hear what happened?
No.
So I guess the guy that was pushing the car to start it didn't hit the rear bumper
I
right
did hear
and
this.
ran the car over with Derek in it. It
I
jumped
saw-
his rear tire, ripped half the wing off.
I saw a picture of the Dodge like destroyed on the front end. I saw that.
No, trust me. They had to. They pretty much pounded out the wing as best they could. They straightened the car out, and I mean, whatever got tweaked, it worked because Derek was gone.
And you know what's awesome about that is it wasn't like he just jumped in one of the. I mean, nothing against Kenny. I mean, they've been kind of different drivers here and there in that car, but he jumped in a car that hasn't won yet and went out there and parked it. Good for him.
Yeah, that's a beautiful car.
It is a beautiful car.
Guy can drive anything.
He can drive anything.
Oh my God!
Unlike Ben and I. Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. The only thing I can drive is maybe a golf cart. I'm not even that good
I
at that.
fought through
either.
his
didn't
underwear.
you run somebody over at Hudson a couple weeks ago in the golf cart?
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't run anyone
You had to
over.
think about it though. You see that? You had to
Stop
think
it.
about
You
it.
did
Wait
have
a
to
minute.
think
Was it at Hudson or was it somewhere else?
What I actually liked was
That might have been Oxford after a few wobbly
Ben-
bags.
That's your story about that. But, that's awful.
when Ben decided he was ditching the golf cart at Hudson for a while and he
Did
was
you
driving
gain?
his little pit bike.
Did you
Like,
gain the golf cart?
No, I wish I did.
No.
But when you were driving that pit bike thing, that was cool. That little moped thing.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like firing it up. I still have it. It's sitting at the track.
So Hudson Speedway, maybe Ben will have the moped out there this weekend.
I'm probably gonna have to. There's gonna be no room.
Sunday, the Governor's 100, Granite State Pro Stock Series, Governor's 100, NHSTRA Modifieds, the AJ Sports Bar and Grill Street Stocks, the Granite State Indoor Range 6-shooters, the Mike Lawrence Marshall Diagnostic Service Pure Stocks, the Hudson Heroes, and the New Hampshire 4-cylinder Enduro.
Where are you going to park?
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. That's what he put on the schedule.
Apparently, this is Ben's first time hearing the schedule this week.
Where?
Attention, Steve
where-
Grant.
Yeah, Grant. Where are we gonna park these things?
Seriously.
I hope I didn't get anything. Oh, you haven't even seen Mondays yet.
No,
so.
Mondays. I know we took a couple things off because Nelcar decided to make.
Well, we'll get to that. Hold on. We'll get to that when we get
All
to
right,
Monday.
fine. Cut me off. Jesus.
So I want to make sure everybody knows because Hudson is different this weekend. So adults 13 and plus $15, seniors 65 plus 10, children 6 to 12, 5 and under are free.
Are you sure that pricing's right?
That's what's on your website.
I would imagine because of the pro stocks today. I imagine.
I think it might be like $20.
So it might be more. I went
more
off of what
because-
was on the website on
See,
the
that's just it. See.
buy tickets now is what I clicked.
All right. Yeah.
We're a little confused today. Listen.
All right, so
we're-
hopefully
we're-
this
we're
is
first time back.
Hopefully this is correct. I have pit gates opening at 9 a.m. Grandstand at noon, at 11. Hot laps at noon. Racing 105.
School's back, maybe.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
Okay.
When we switch from the summer hours to fall, I get confused. I'm like, wait a minute, when did we open last time?
Yeah, because these are back to, I believe you're back to fall hours. So
Yeah.
these are the races I love at Hudson because you go enjoy a whole day of racing. I'm at home at 4 o'clock.
That is nice.
Why could you guys run those during the summer?
I don't think you're going to be home at 4 o'clock in that day. That's a pack.
Well, no. So summer we can't because.
So, what's the time frame on that? Don't you have to be done by a certain time on these?
5:45.
So you have 5 hours and 45 minutes. Is that what it is?
Yep. And then summer we get an extra 15 minutes, but hey, 15 minutes counts.
It does count. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Now that has to be last fire up. No, you can't.
No, that's you. The motors have to be off.
Okay, yeah. Not like green flag going.
Nope,
okay,
has to be off.
I think back in the day, Claremont was they had to start the last race by a certain time.
I think Lee was like that too.
Hudson doesn't care. Like, no, you have to be done by this time. We've cut it close, but I mean,
that show. Let's talk about that for a second. How many Legends cars showed up the last time you guys ran?
I saw that.
I couldn't believe it.
That was wild.
29 Legend cars showed up, and I think there was like 15 Bandoleros.
What a great day.
So, can I say what's going on?
Now you can discuss Monday.
Okay, so Monday, Nelcar decided to make. They're coming on Sunday. Monday, and they're making that race a was like a national qualifier or something. I think to get in. You know,
how cool is that?
That's pretty cool. Well, so we hit 29 on a regular show. So now it's like, oh great! Now we're gonna have this on. I don't know how many we're gonna have, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably be more than 29 cars.
So this national qualifier, is it like a win and in, or is it like top 5? Like, how does that work? Did they tell you?
I'm not going. No, that's a Nelcar thing. I really don't know. But the only problem is that usually when this happens, there's guys that come all over the country for this.
That's pretty cool.
Well, last week we had a guy from Miami, Florida there.
Really?
Yeah.
The guy was hanging out outside the thing all night.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah. He came from Miami, Florida. Because what happened was I think there was a race at Seekonk. And I think that maybe Seekonk was one day, and then I'm pretty sure Loudon was another day, and then Hudson was running them, so he just decided to come run at Hudson.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that is impressive. I don't know where we're gonna put it.
Guy's dedicated right there.
We're gonna have people parked out.
I go to Miami. You ain't getting me to leave.
Again.
What are you looking at over there, Marcus?
I'm just double checking the pricing to make sure I had it right. That's what's online, so it might be a little bit different, guys.
No, because don't get me wrong.
That might be the early pre-buy price.
Maybe I'm gonna have. I usually up it for it's like $20-$25.
I was surprised it wasn't for that kind of event.
Usually we do for the pro stocks, but it's one of those things where I usually do it where I've kind of stepped back a little bit this year, and I don't think Grant knew. So, I'm gonna message him right now saying we need.
He's probably watching, going, "Oh no, oh no."
Yeah. Oh, was that a message?
That was one of your phones.
No, that was me, but it wasn't that. I'll check. No,
all right. So what do we have running Monday? Because now I don't know. I have.
So it's we got the Nelcar, we got the Legends, we got the Bandos, we have oh boy, honestly, I'm not 100% sure.
So looking at the website, let's see. I have Dwarf Car Nationals. I have.
Sorry, Dwarf Cars will be there. I know that.
Are the mods going to be there in the late model sportsman and Ridge Runners?
Yes, mods will be there.
Late models and Ridge Runners, and then I have mini cups. Is what?
No mini cups.
No mini cups. Okay.
So yeah, late models and Ridge Runners will be there.
So pit gates 9 a.m. Grandstands 11. Hot laps noon. Racing starts at 1:05. Why couldn't you choose 1? You got to throw the 5 over there. 1:05.
You figure he's got an extra 15 minutes.
Well, 5 minutes.
Fashionably late.
Practice gets done. 5 minutes for a driver's meeting, and then get going.
All right, I get it. So while he's yelling at Steve, let's talk about the following week real quick. September 11th, 2022, Lee USA Speedway, Freedom 300, and Championship Sunday with fireworks. The last time I was at Lee, the fireworks show they put on was better than any show I saw.
I heard.
It was
heard the fireworks were fantastic.
phenomenal. The whole night was great. The whole racing.
That was the 4th of July, wasn't it?
Yes. Yep. So they have the Rodfather Pro Stocks, 150 laps, $10,000 to win thanks to Lynn Propane Trucks.
Wow.
10 grand to win.
Holy smokes.
Rodfather Pro Stocks.
I think is that their that's their regular show, right?
Yep.
I think I know the guy that sponsors the pole award for that race.
Who is that?
The original wheelman.
Oh.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good show though.
Let's write another check.
I know. Actually, I got to catch up with Joe on those.
Actually, because the next one too. Ready? The also NHSTRA Battle for the Belt in the Northeast Sand and Gravel Street Stock Championship. 50 laps, $1,000 to win.
There's a couple of guys battling at the top there for that points too. For the,
so that is a combined show. That is a Lee championship night and also
Battle of the
Belt championship night
big
as well.
One. Ben, are you gonna you racing that one?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope. I'm all done racing.
It went that well?
No, because when I threatened to beat the crap out of
also having the O'Reilly Auto Parts 6 shooters for 20 laps, the Mike Lawrence Marshall Diagnostic Service Pure Stocks for 25 laps, and the Exit Realty Pro Trucks for 55 laps.
That was rude.
That was very rude.
This is special, guys. This is special event pricing. So they have over 300 laps of feature racing.
I'll tell you, the
300 laps.
The Pro Stocks this year have been fantastic. The show has been so good. They've had different winners. It's been an amazing event. So I'll tell you, Pro Stocks are alive and well at Lee Speedway this year. So
I don't know if it's 150 straight laps. I don't know if it's a 75 and then an invert to 75 like they did the last time, or what the deal is for those. So we've had the Granite State there and the Rodfathers. Both. Lee is made for these things. Lee is made for Pro Stocks. That place was phenomenal.
The racing has been great too. It really has.
For those cars? Oh, yeah, definitely. Yep.
Do we know if there's a trophy for the Hudson Heroes?
Yes, most likely there will be trophies.
Most likely there will be.
Top three.
Three.
Now, bear in mind where...
This is the combined where you're combining.
Yeah, so pretty much... No. For the Heroes?
The last time you guys had like the Heroes A and the Heroes B.
Because the Bs weren't quite ready.
But so they're all in.
So they're all in.
Ben's been
now.
at the lake a lot lately.
No, actually, I haven't.
All right,
he needs to go.
I was trying to give an excuse, Ben. Gosh.
I know, I should. But no, now they're all combined, so they're all on the same playing field. So now, top 3 will get trophies and all that stuff. So that's me, probably.
You don't see people get more excited than those kids when they get out. Let's discuss that for a second. They get out, and the only thing they care about is how much fun they just had.
Oh yeah.
Do you believe that? Seriously.
Is what racing is all about.
How cool is that at that age to go out there, run a race car around a racetrack at 40 some odd miles an hour? It's so cool. Good for them. And they're such brave little individuals.
I love watching it. I really do. Because then afterwards, what ends up happening, the last time they raced, Mike's daughter came up and was hanging out in the broadcast tower at Hudson Speedway and was talking up a storm, and she was loving it, every single minute of it.
I never get invited over to the broadcast tower.
You never show up to Hudson.
You're invited.
I just saw you there.
You're invited every single.
That's just a rumor, sir.
Everywheres that I go cover, you're invited to. I always tell you, like, do you want to go cover a race with me?
Fake news.
That is not fake news. That is 150 laps at Lee USA Speedway for the Rodfather Pro Stock.
It's going to be going. Yeah, it's
straight up. So 150 lap shootout.
Cool. That's going to be a fun one.
So adults, 17 plus, $25. Seniors, 65 plus, 15. Children, 13 to 16, 15. 12 and under are free. That right there, 12 and under, free.
That's pretty awesome.
Get 2 kids and an adult, 2 adults, $50. That's all.
And for one heck of a night of racing. That's going to be a action-packed night. Street Stocks are going to put on a show that night. Pro Stocks have not let anybody down this year. It's been
and I have not sampled the food at Lee yet.
You better get in there.
I will be.
Like this and the Oktoberfest, I think.
Dude, the problem with it is the food there is so popular, like the line is around the block.
Don't you have like a speed pass? Like they have a Disney for that?
Joe, can I just get a speed pass for the food?
You don't just go right to the front of the line?
You know how many people would want a speed pass if there was one?
Oh my God. I want one everywhere as I go.
You're welcome. I'm just giving you guys financial endeavors.
Somebody write that down and highlight it.
Do you even have a rough estimate, rough idea who's going to be winning the Golden Spatula this year?
So right now, I know. So
this is big news.
All right. So as of right now, Hudson Speedway is in the lead by 1 point.
Sweet.
And it's all because I got
Just Ben sitting across from him.
No. So
See,
I got.
You don't know is in my left hand there's a gun aimed at your
ask
stomach,
Mark
and you just don't know.
Ask him tomorrow.
So this is what Claremont is missing. I'll give Claremont this. Artie does a phenomenal job with the food there.
Not gonna lie, I thought Claremont was winning it because of those pizza log things.
Those things are great.
Oh my god!
So your guys' food, straight up food, is tied. Like it's right there. But when I can walk 3 feet away and get a strawberry sundae, what's the girl who made it like had it overflowing and then covered with jimmies and like.
So I was just there for the mod race and I got some chicken and fries. It really was delicious.
I got so I got chicken.
Yeah, it was good.
Fries and a drink, and it was under $10.
And I got a shake.
I didn't. I did. Well, Katie got me a
Can't
shake
you
the
guys
last time she
tell?
was here.
I mean, look at this physique.
God.
Seriously.
That's
So
why I slouch so my stomach kind of rolls over.
I tell you right now, all Claremont needs to do is up their dessert game. I'm not a huge ice guy. They have the Kona ice. I'm not a huge ice guy.
I want to
I
try.
had one of those before and it gave me a headache.
It's just too cold for me. I'm too
Sounds like a
old.
night in here. That wasn't the Kona ice.
Yeah.
But I want to try that fried
thanks,
pickle
yo.
spear.
Oh my God,
That's what I want to try.
dude.
Pizza logs.
The
You
pizza
don't even
logs?
need to. All right, so you don't even need to get the chicken. You don't need the hot dogs, the hamburgers. You need to get pizza logs and the pickle spears.
Yeah.
Those pickle spears, I don't know how he makes them. They're so good because you get like fried pickles normally, and like there's no juiciness left to them.
Oh,
They're gross.
yeah.
These spears, you still bite into it, and it's like
It's a
still
pickle.
there,
It's a pickle.
but it's fried and it's delicious. Look how excited I am right now.
Seriously.
Like I'm gonna be at Claremont.
This is why he does the golden
I'm gonna be at
statue.
Claremont
So
this
here-
weekend.
So here's the thing. I actually have another trailer that I'm actually building or trying to.
Yep.
You ever see those donuts that come down the little river?
Yes.
Oh,
Flip
yes.
Over and I love those things so much. I actually found a machine on Amazon.
This ain't a racing show anymore. This is
People actually like it when we talk about food.
Food
more.
Network right here.
Well, there's not a lot of racing that happened this
There is.
weekend. So
Well, we do got to touch on the 250.
Oh yeah, we'll touch on two.
while Ben is saying this, let's discuss what draws you to racing. I like the food, I like the people, and the racing is fun too. But you go, I get to hang out with my friends, I get to eat food I can't eat anywhere else, have fun, don't complain, don't whine, just go enjoy. That's all.
Honestly, the food's one thing, but honestly, I like the atmosphere. I just like you get the smell of the fuel, you got you just the roar of everything. I love that aspect. I just love seeing people's different strategies when they're out on the track and everything.
Yeah.
Because you can watch it. You can watch it play by play. Like right there.
All right. So all right. So here's another nod. So your beer garden's not open yet. Claremont's is great. Lee's is phenomenal because it's like right there, and you get to watch the guys in staging and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Monadnock.
Yeah,
Their-
they stepped up their game.
Their beer garden at Monadnock is off the hook. I am always above it. That's where I broadcast from. Sometimes is above. So the last time the camera was there, but I was actually in the tower because they got struck by lightning and it like knocked all the internet out that side of the track. So I'm sitting on top of that thing, and you hear those guys down there partying and having a blast.
That is awesome.
Their spot is right in turn one.
We got to broadcast
literally.
there.
We could.
Well,
it's
then-
literally on top. You have the wall.
Yep.
And they're right there.
That's awesome. I think
They
so.
have-
I have been in the.
They
beer
have
garden.
food right there.
Yep.
They have.
Why don't we should just
Full
do
bar.
we should just do a live show there one day, but like
from the beer garden.
from the beer garden.
It's like I do live shows all the time, and
It's fake,
I,
more fake news.
I always say, guys, I'm going to be at Monadnock, and you go,
You
where?
know why? Because Katie Buxton and John Burnett and Steve Grant, they do such a great job filling in for us. So I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, Espernette, man, you know what?
He is. I'll tell you.
I got one story about that kid.
Was
Real-
he, was
real
he
quick.
sober?
Okay, hold on.
Real quick, street stock 4-tire race at Lee. So it is a 4-tire race.
Joe's got all the
So,
tires.
no, I took a good amount of them, so I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to give them back.
Ben was over there
I'm
planning his-
stealing tires, but
planning his retirement on street stock tires. He's going to give them all back.
Oh Jesus! No, Espernette, right? So when I took over the dwarf cars, I asked Grant. I go, Grant, I need to find a race director, and first thing he said was, try John Espernette. I'm like, he's an announcer. How would he do as a race director? And Steve goes, Ben, if you trust me, just do it. I said, okay. Well, what the hell do I got to lose? That kid
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
John's
No,
good.
you know what though? That kid, man, he is like the perfect.
He gets it.
He gets it.
He's been around racing his entire life. He knows it. You know.
So I set up. So now what we're doing, instead of, having some idiot like me talk about what's going on, I'm piping directly into the announcers. So I'm sitting next to Espinette at Hudson the other day. I got my headphones on. I'm listening to him. This dude is on it because he knows everything. He'll look at, he's like, coming next on the field, the 49 of downtown Kevin Brown, sponsored original Wheelman Northeast Standing Gravel 2017 Chevy Monte Carlo. Like, he's got everything.
So my car owner just said the pit lizards draw him to the racing.
The milkshake brings him out of the yard.
That's it.
Literally, Hudson's got milkshakes. They are phenomenal. So all the tracks, I've got to give all of you some credit. They've stepped up, not just the racing. Your beer garden's coming along nicely.
It's getting there.
I'm looking forward to that.
It's getting there.
You got beer, you got ice cream, you got great food. Is there racing going on? Can we just go there on a Tuesday night?
I actually would go there, hang out for donuts, and just chill out. We should get one of those big screens and just start playing movies and just hanging out.
Yeah.
Well,
dude,
the place is rocking.
You know what I wanted to ask you.
Oh boy.
So no. How I have my beer garden set up is that there's gonna be some picnic tables, but it's not like at Lee or Monadnock or Claremont where you can sit on a picnic table and watch the races. That's not how I had it set up. You go back into the freestanding bleachers and you sit there. What I was gonna ask you was if I put TVs in the back of the beer garden, so like let's just say you're sitting there, you can look right inside the beer garden.
I can broadcast to those
screens. If you could Jesus Christ, people, stop talking to me.
I could.
Sorry.
So that's what we do at Monadnock. So when I'm broadcasting at Monadnock, Zytema has what I'm showing on the stream playing in the beer garden.
On that screen that's on the. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to do. So if people just wanted to sit back and
super easy.
That's what I want to do. Because trust me, I got some cool ideas. I really don't want to. Screw it, I'll tell you anyway.
This is how most conversations with Ben go.
If anyone has any old school race cars, I'm talking like a Nova or a Dart or a Coupe or anything. My plan is I want two.
Ryan Bell has, the last I knew, has a crap ton of old racing stuff.
So what I want to do is that the way I have it, I push the back fence a few feet back. So there's a bunch of trees.
I lost my parking spot.
So there's a bunch of trees there. It looks like it's just kind of overgrown. I want to shove an old car in there so it looks like it's overgrown.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it looks like you're drinking in a junkyard, like an old school racing junkyard.
Dude.
And my other one is that if I find an old coupe or something cool, I'm going to put it on top of the beer garden. It's a
that's awesome.
Drink
you need to find like an old modified, old coupe.
That's what I'm saying, an old coupe modified.
Yeah,
if I can find one of those to put on the roof, and I want to do is I want to angle it so it looks like it's going around the corner.
Ernie Boudreau had the old 121 out at the Racers honoring racers,
or even like an old Super, even or something like an old Ollie Silva car or something.
Something that you could definitely tell was an old car and they turned it into a race car.
You need to find somebody like who's got the Hudson history, like Ollie Silva, Dave Dion, somebody like that. Who you need to find someone who's just historically known to Hudson.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
That's great idea.
Yeah.
The one of the things, so you get to steal now from all three other tracks that have really cool stuff in their beer gardens.
Yeah.
So the thing that I'm not even a huge drinker, but I love hanging out the beer garden at Lee because they have all those cool like dangly lights and it's super cool. You go in there and it's just like its own little separate world. And they have like this, it's almost like a tiki bar hut. And if you guys haven't been to any of these tracks and you don't know what we're talking, you need to expand your horizons because they put some work in this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it's a great environment to just go hang out. And then you, like I said, you get the people, you get the atmosphere, and you get some great racing.
Dude, I was hanging out. It was me, Ben, I think Justin Harris, and
probably
Harmon. And like somebody just walks up and hands us a pizza. And I was like, okay.
I do it every Monday night.
Can't deny a fat guy pizza.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. So I'm going to be excited to go back there. So the next time I'm at Lee is the Freedom 300, which is going to be phenomenal.
It's coming up. It's a couple weeks, right?
That is, I believe, next weekend. Not this one, but the following, September 11th. So whatever tracks you guys choose coming up, you got some great stuff. So I don't know what happened on the 250. I know you said you want to talk a little bit about the Oxford.
No, I just figured we touched. I mean, Derek raced in it, obviously.
I didn't get to see any of it because I'm not going to give that company any of my money.
Johnny Clark got Johnny Clarked, so I mean, But yeah, no, I mean, I just think that's a crown jewel of New England.
Oh yeah.
For,
now I've
super late model
heard
racing.
two stories with Johnny Clark. I've heard he got loose, checked up, and got run into, and then I heard he got dumped. So I didn't see it. The video I saw picked up just after he started going sideways.
I was driving home, so I have no idea.
No, so the only thing where I think Johnny Clark maybe made a mistake was probably his interview, saying that the 58 was in the middle of the track. So he was coming up. I think Hebert actually finished on the lead lap. So he was going a lap down, but trying to stay on the lead lap. But he got into the back of Hebert, barely, just got into him. And I do think Butcher came in a little hot, and he did. He jacked up Clark and spun him around. Was he
complaining about the car he was trying to pass?
He was complaining about the 58. He was saying that the guy was he was on the bottom of the track.
Last I checked it, if that car's still on the lead lap, he didn't have to give him the right of way. He's racing to stay on the lead lap.
Racing to stay on the lead lap.
If he was a lap down,
I guess his argument was it was 8 laps to go.
All right, so what happens when somebody comes flying out of the pits and takes out half the field coming to a green?
Like I said, so Johnny Clark got Johnny Clarked. But I mean, the problem with him, and I always say this to the guys that go out there, and there's a handful of them in every class. The guys that go out there, there we go. I think that throws me off. Look at me, Mo.
I messed you up.
You did, but the thing
I think there's a rainstorm coming or something.
There is.
I know all the windows are open and I have to run around real quick.
I mean, a guy like that who he tends to be a little more on the over aggressive side. Ton of talent. One of the more talented guys in this area. Unfortunately, when you're that guy, it's tough to listen to you complain about getting the wrong end of that deal. But that was a great race. I mean, Derek finished 15th. He made the show in a Kate Ray machine. And
car was looking sharp.
Car was looking great.
So I saw real quick, not to hijack this. So
go for it.
Our buddy at Green White Checkered Customs posted a picture of a black and white car, and then I see Derek's car is black and white, and I was like, "Ooh, is this a DG12 car?" Never even thought. He's like, "No, it's a DT car, DT49 car." I was like, "Who the heck's DT?" Oh, it's downtown Kevin Brown's car. So he's got yours midway done right now.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of it the other night. I think it looks awesome. Brian does great work. I'm really looking forward to seeing the finished product on that.
He says to me, he's like, "Would you like one for like the back?" I'm like,
yes.
Yes.
Don't even let him finish the set. Say yes.
So I have the Derek Griffiths when he had the truck ride.
Yeah.
That's at my house.
Those things are phenomenal.
That's staying at my house.
He does such an amazing job.
He does.
So it's funny. I saw showing Pam the picture of the car, and she's like, "Oh, what'd that cost?" I jacked that number up like 5 times just to get a reaction out of her. I was like, "Sorry, it was like $900." But it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But Brian does.
And you didn't get shot?
No, I'm still here. I live to tell the story. But he does fantastic work. If you've seen all the Griffith stuff, I think John has him doing like a whole fleet of the vehicles that Derek has raced, and the things are spot on. They look. So
I always
amazing.
get the Loudon car that he's working on too.
Trust me, I need the Loudon car in my life.
Things are awesome.
Well,
I just want one. Period.
So I think that's the Loudon in Talladega car because.
What's he donating? What's he bringing over here?
I have no clue. So we'll find out. I'll take anything. I really don't care.
We'll bring the DT49 if we have to, but
he had said that he was gonna just throw one to the studio.
Cool, let's do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Those things are so badass because at first you look at him like, oh, it's like a model. No. So he gets an actual die cast, sands these things down, modifies the body panels to match whatever division. He just got some 6-shooters.
Really?
That he's doing.
It's crazy.
Dude, he actually cuts, modifies body panels, like Bondo, and
he
fills
puts
them.
There's some time into these things. He's not just painting them and throwing stickers on them. He's got some time into them.
Go check them out. Jeez. Green, White, Checkered Replicas on Facebook. He supports the show. He's anything he can to help us, and we help him as well.
Brian's a great guy too. He's a good dude.
Original Wheelman. Got to give you a huge shout out to them.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, hold on, but before we, I don't know if you're going to jump off or not, but
shortly.
Okay, so at the Oxford 250, they had a division of 6-shooters, but they were on race tires, offsets with built motors.
No way.
You want to talk about like these things were flying? And I'm like, these are like our 6-shooters, but like on steroids.
Steroids, yeah.
And then a bunch of people, oh, you need to make the 6-shooters that I go. Are you high? No.
That's crazy.
Well, because the tire stuck out like a foot. I'm like, these guys are jump tires left and right. No way.
The other problem is, too, there's already a tire shortage as it is.
I know. Yeah, let's make them spend more money,
Exactly.
too.
So let's Friday, NHSTRA Battle for the Belt mini stocks presented by Judd's Automotive, Claremont Motorsports Park. I will be at Claremont. I'll have Wheelman stickers. I'll have NHSTRA stickers with me. We have
a lot of paper.
Unfortunately, the fan blew away Monadnock.
Want me to get that for you?
I don't know where it went.
I'll get it.
Do you see it?
I do see it. Right behind you. Oh, you're on it.
Where's Waldo?
There we go.
There we go.
Fan blew away Monadnock. So Pro 4 Modified Paul Roach Memorial this Saturday, Winchester, New Hampshire. Pit gates open, 2 p.m. Grandstands at 3:30. Fun day of action there. Hudson Speedway, Sunday and Monday. I mean, if it races in New England, it's on one of these 2 days at Hudson.
Yeah. You know, that I can tell I'm not going to get any sleep Sunday.
So you have, let's count them. For 2 days. Monday. Let's do the over-under here. How many divisions do you think you have? Because I'll tell you. 1, 2.
We have 6.
More than that.
Between Sunday and Monday, you have 13 divisions of racing.
How many on Sunday alone?
Yeah, no. How many on? Yeah,
on Sunday. I said Sunday and Monday combined. You have 13 divisions. Sunday, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have the Granite State Pro Stock Series, NHSTRA Modifieds, AJ Sports Bar and Grill Street Stocks, Granite State Indoor Range 6-shooters, Mike Lawrence Marshall Diagnostic Service Pure Stocks, the Hudson Heroes, and the New Hampshire 4-cylinder Enduro.
Sorry, I almost.
I don't know if I want to go race or watch. That's gonna be
a day.
Yeah.
No, you know the worst part is that we're gonna have no parking, so we're gonna have to take up some of the parking lot outside the fence.
Can we let people know about this now? So you can park down the road.
So you can park down the road at Christine Park, which is right down the road. You park on the road. I have to talk to the steel company, SL Chasey Steel. He usually lets us park there in his area. Just please be respectful. Don't leave any trash or anything there. And then I don't have. Trust me, my parking area across the road isn't done, but who knows? Maybe I just open it up and see what happens. And then we usually have shuttles running back and forth.
That's what I wanted to touch on. A lot of people don't realize that you have some like limo carts.
I buy this limo cart thinking it's all right, and the motor's junk in it. So now I'm trying to get it done.
Oh, I didn't realize you didn't have it.
No, I think there's something wrong with the piston rings because every time it gets hot, it loses compression, and I can't move the thing. So
that makes sense. Okay, for a couple of weeks ago, because then it fired up later on in the night.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I gotta if I can get that fixed this week. Actually, thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna have to
do not park on the main road, guys.
Yeah, don't park on the main road. The town does not like it, and I've smooshed over the town to say, hey, look, we're parking in different areas.
There's other spots for you to park. Please take advantage of them. And then let's not forget Lee USA Speedway, September 11th, Freedom 300 Championship Sunday, fireworks. I'm going. Like, I'm 100% going to be spending my entire day there. Rodfather Pro Stocks, Battle for the Belt Street Stock Championship. I like that it's not only the Battle for the Belt, but it's also the Northeast Sand and Gravel Street Stock Champions as well.
I think it's Milty and Robbie Baldwell battling out for the lead championship.
Yep.
Man, Milty's flying, dude. I like him. He's
doing great.
Milty won at Hudson.
You got to win at Hudson.
Yeah, I got to win at Hudson.
Look at that. Exit really.
I mean, I did have to sponsor the division up at Lee to get him a championship, but other than that, he's doing great.
People are actually going to say that.
Your stepson is proud.
I mean, you guys did. I am at breaking news, by the way.
Brown sponsoring Brown. It's like UPS over there.
I am now officially. Thank you guys. Thank you, Norm, and you guys as well, and Joe Bassett and Steve Parks for awarding me the job as meteorologist for NHSTRA moving forward. So I'd like to, if you guys looking for weather reports for the upcoming races, you just come to me.
Just call me when you want me to cancel because I don't feel like looking at the weather charts anymore.
I'm your guy. Don't worry. I get you covered.
So you have a ton of shows. You have 5 nights of racing going on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it. Make sure so the time that we did that post and we said, let's see what you're doing. Wow,
dude,
that really flew back.
That hit perfectly.
I want to see your guys' pictures from the weekend. I don't care if you're at Claremont, Monadnock. Obviously, you won't be at Lee this weekend, but Hudson. I want to see the pictures that make you happy. I want to see what you're doing. Hashtag it NHSTRA.
Let's get some good posts.
Start throwing some of these
let's get some good pictures.
to the
good
website.
Comments. Let's get some. See you guys at the races. See with cars. See with if you run into Mark, snap a picture of him, or
no, please don't.
Or with our boy over
Somebody
here,
always,
Steve.
the Justin Harris picture.
Go chase down
the
Joe.
ones of me are even worse. So, are you racing anytime the next couple weeks?
Yeah, we're gonna race. I mean, the cool weather's coming, so we'll get some racing in. We might be one of the 207 cars that show up on Sunday. Who knows? We got some testing to do this week. We'll see how the car goes.
I think we're gonna give somebody. You know that app that's like Unblock Me.
Yeah,
that's what your parking lot's gonna look like Sunday.
No, I don't know where we're gonna stick these guys. That's the thing. I'm gonna have, believe it or not, the schedule might change because there is no way in hell we're gonna get everybody in here.
That is nuts. And also a huge shout out to Lynn's Propane Trucks, $10,000 to win.
Big night for Lee Speedway there.
Rodfather Pro Stocks, 150 laps.
Mm-hmm.
That was provided by Lynn's Propane Trucks. So huge shout out to them. And also, I want to give a huge shout out to Colton Martin, who hooked all of us up with T-shirts.
You the man, Colty.
If you look behind me,
see what this bad boy looks like.
That is a Colton Martin panel right here.
Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool too. But this
right on the back wall.
Is way cooler.
Yeah, check that shirt out.
That's cool. I actually already wore mine.
Dude,
so
Colton, thank you very much, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Colton hooked all three of us up with them. Guys, go ahead and order their shirts up as well. Huge shout out to Colton because he will be racing at Claremont this Friday, but he also reached out to me and says, really like doing the video. Can I do the video when I'm not racing? I'm like, absolutely, buddy.
He's great at it.
So he's going to jump off the camera, go out, race, and then come back on.
Are you guys broadcasting the Lee show that on the 11th?
The Lee show, yes, I believe.
Cool.
Maybe.
Cool.
No, you're going to. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, we don't. I don't discuss where I'm broadcasting from or not because I still want people to show up at the racetrack.
Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be a good night. It's way better. I mean, listen, it's great.
The place is gonna be packed.
You do a great job, but that place is gonna be hopping that night. It's gonna be a big night. That's gonna be a fun one.
We'll have the ticker up and running as well.
Cool.
So that thing, I love it.
Trust me, when I saw that, like when I went up in the tower there and I saw the ticker going with Espinette talking, I go, this is like something you'd see like on Fox. It's real professional. I
think the whole thing. I mean, I think the filming. I mean, especially when you guys are up at Lee and you got the two cameras going. Colton's in the corner and Caitlin Osborne's doing.
Right on the start finish.
I mean,
line.
it is fantastic. It's like I said. It's like you said. It's almost like on Fox. It's crazy.
So at Hudson last week, what we ended up doing was I put Colton up on top of the VIP tower.
Yep.
And then I stuck a transmitter on top of Nick Tito's camera. Right at the start-finish line.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
So I was able to switch back and forth because, unfortunately, everybody at Hudson likes to put up pop-up tents. So Colton's view I couldn't see from the turn 4 to the start-finish line. So I had to swap cameras. But what made it cool is Tito takes his camera, goes down into Victory Lane. So we actually had the Victory Lane interviews right there. So it was absolutely phenomenal. So we're learning. We're doing stuff as we go. A huge, remember, right here, subscribe, like, hit the bell, because all the live stuff we do is going to be here on YouTube. That way we can broadcast in 4K. It's better. So for Downtown Kevin Brown, Buttercup Ben Bazowski, I'm Mark Beaudry. This is Inside NHSTRA. We'll see you at a track soon. Have a good night, guys.
See you later.
See ya.